Good morning, students. Last time we have started lesson number 3 and friends. Today we are going to continue the same lesson. But before we continue the lesson, let's take a short recap of the previous video. Students, in this lesson we are talking about a boy whose name was Tony. One day, Tony was sitting alone and he wants to go to play outside. So he asked his mother and went out into the garden to play. And he loved to play with bundles of sticks, dry leaves, and tin pail. But that day he found something else in the garden. A line of shiny black ants marched up and down this log. Tony tried to talk to the ants. So students, this much part of the lesson we have seen in the previous video. Now let's see what will happen in the remaining part of this lesson. Tony watched them. What are they doing? Where are they going? He wondered. Students, wondered means what? Thought. Tony observed the ants and he thought that where are they going and what are they doing? So he looked carefully at an ant. Carefully means what? Closely. So Tony looked carefully at an ant. It was carrying some food in its mouth. It was carrying some food in its mouth. The other ants went under the log and put the food there. The other ants went under the log and put the food there. Then they came out again to get more food. Then they came out again to get more food. They moved to one side to let others pass. Students, here let others pass means what? Let other ants go past. They worked together and carried big pieces of food. They went up and down and up and down, but they never stopped to rest. But they never stopped to rest. Students, here you can see in this picture, ants worked together and they carried big pieces of food, right? They carried big pieces of food. They went up and down, but they never stopped to rest. Understood? Tony watched the ants. Tony watched the ants for a long time. Then he heard his mother calling him. Time for lunch, Tony. It was noon already. Noon means what? 12 o'clock in the day. 12 o'clock in the day. He was feeling very hungry. He was feeling very hungry. उसे बहुत भूख लगी थी. So he jumped up and said, "Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow morning." Students, here this is the short form of I will. Understood? His ant friends nodded their heads. Nodded means what? They moved their head up and down. But did not talk, right? Because they were still busy marching up and down. So students, ants are very disciplined, organized, hard workers. They never give up. They plan ahead. They are fast, and ants use a teamwork. They know their job and they get it done. These are the lessons which we have to follow from the which we have to learn from the ants. As I told you at the beginning of this lesson, right? So students, that day Tony also learnt an important lesson to always work hard and work together as a team. Understood? I hope you have understood the lesson. And friends, read the lesson carefully. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day. Thank you.